It's all about becoming aware of the conscious energy, because everything is conscious from the time God ever created anything. And when I incorporate this prayer, you're starting to realize it's a lot bigger and there's more. Like even atoms, they're very, very ancient. They're building blocks since the beginning of time. They're very super intelligent. We don't fully understand or grasp them and know how to work with them. Same with other energies. So even the sun, there's something really big about the sun. That's why the Egyptians realized and they prayed to the sun, because there's something way bigger in that. The moon is there, and the moon has an aspect and an energy and lots of different things. There's supportive. There's something bigger and deeper in it. And in our human life, we don't really think about it. We don't connect with even the plants or the roots or the berries or anything like that, because the plants are the real medicine. Because the plants, they have every kind of thing to heal a human body or make you healthy and shift and change you in many ways. And we don't recognize and honor food and water and all these things. So those life forces are something that's truly very, very powerful. And in natives, a lot of times, if you got a grandmother or parent or somebody, they start pointing things out to you as a child. They start making you conscious of this. And you sort of go into that, then you realize you have to go into this other world. So some of these things, you realize the bigness in it, but then you shut it off and you go into this other reality. And it's how do you blend the two and stay in that? Like, because every scene is seasons, everything that goes on, there's an energy, there's something that you become aware of. It's like you can smell a change in the air. My granddad could go outside and he can tell you exactly for a whole 2 weeks exactly how every day will be just by going out and smelling the air first thing in the morning. And he would tell me sometimes this is what's going to go on, and everything he tells me would happen for the whole 2 weeks with the weather and everything. And it was so amazing. I'm like, how did he get all of that just by standing there and just breathing in the energy and being aware of it? But it would teach and show him everything. And he was really, really in harmony with the earth and nature and life and everything. Like we'd be sitting by the fire and all of a sudden something would come and he would grab some tobacco and he'd laugh and he'd say something and throw the tobacco in the fire, and then he'd sit back and start watching, and he'd go in this altered state and just start channeling and telling me things. He'd start seeing stuff. He'd be telling me the stuff. It would be really, really confusing because it was in the future and he was seeing it, and he would be trying to translate the stuff to me, and it would just go on. It was just something that always seemed to be there, but he made me so aware, and it's just something that I've lived with throughout my life. And this is something you guys are opening up inside from many, many lifetimes. You already have this. It's just you need different kinds of things to open up, trigger, and bring your mind to that point. So I'm just going to call on the universe, call on the creator, the life force, the one that supports all things since the beginning of time, the central sun. I like saying great mystery. If you say God, whatever it is that makes you feel safe and good when you connect with this all divine magical energy, and we want to call it through our sun into this whole universe to bless every planet, every being, every last thing that's here with whatever needs the support and help that evolution. We call it to the earth to bless the earth mother and all beings on the earth. And we ask for it to help everything that's evolving, because whatever we're doing on our planet is also forcing other things in other universes and reality to change and grow and evolve, because it's all watching and listening, being affected in some way by us. Call it down into our homes to fill our home, our space, and our surroundings. Call it into our bodies, our aura, our chakras, to expand our minds and open it, to allow us to discover and find these little doors that are there and all those magical things and all those eyes that see in every dimension, past, present, future, other realities and everything. And just allow God to come in and bring peace, joy, love, answers, healing, blessings. Whatever you came here to be, you want God to make you in that image, not what the world is trying to tell you or what you're reading or you're studying. There's something way bigger from all the lifetimes you've had, and allowing the universe to do this. Allow the universe to see through you, hear through you, and speak through you. That beautiful divine source that you came from, that really is you. Allow it to come to the surface and stop worrying and fighting and blocking it, and just letting it grow and become that beautiful aspect of who you truly are. Drop it into your third eye and allow the third eye to expand. And whatever fears, doubts, worries, and other things that are there, ask the universe to clean it up and to help you to see clearer, to be really, really conscious and aware. If you're getting things or you're seeing things you don't understand that may be scaring you or distorting things, ask the universe to give you clarity to understand it so you don't have any fears. And allow this expansion, allow them to remove things, because there are things there even from other lifetimes you might have carried in that needs to get corrected. Or it might be a lineage, it might be one of your ancestors 30 lifetimes ago in your ancestral line that is a hardcore Christian and is trying to block you or keep you afraid. You don't need that. You can ask that to get removed, because you came here to be who you are, not what some other spirit or ancestral thing is trying to define what your future in life is. So get the universe to correct it for you and allow that peace, allow that truth. And if there's things there, just write it down. Don't keep thinking about it. Just write it down. Eventually you'll have your answers. You don't have to stress and worry. Drop into your throat chakra. Ask it to be open, cleared, healed. So whatever you speak, do, or whatever it is you're going to be doing with energy or knowledge, it's coming through the universe. It's coming through your throat chakra. Maybe you'll become a singer and you'll start channeling really, really cool songs like The Sound of Silence or other songs like that, that really, really speak the truth about our reality in the future. Allow it to drop into your higher heart. Ask that to get cleared out, and your connection to creators more stronger. Higher heart always has the knowledge 5 minutes before your brain even understands it. Drop into your heart chakra and allow God to make it the most sacred, beautiful, divine temple there is, and allow angels, spirit guides, teachers, healers, helpers, gurus, avatars, masters, allow prayers, love, light, healing, blessings, allow energy and everything to flow out of there. Make it the most sacred thing. So wherever you go, somebody will receive a blessing. Whether you talk to them or not, maybe you're driving down the road and there's a beggar sitting on the street. And there's an angel that's around you waiting to connect with that person, and that person's life changed, never knowing that was you drove by carrying this for that person. So allow God to do these things that you can't comprehend. Be okay with it. Allow it to expand and open and expand it out, because you want it to go further and further out. You want to be conscious and aware. And this is something we're all going to end up doing, is really, really holding big energies for the earth, for the plants, for people and everything. Drop into your solar plex and ask all cords, contracts, anything from past lives, anything in this lifetime that needs to release. Because we like to save, we like to try to change, and we like to try to do things. Even sometimes if it brings us hardships and challenges, we'll sacrifice ourselves for all kinds of things and cause our own grief instead of just accepting reality. So allow the universe to remove these filters, these thoughts, these beliefs, and anything that needs to be healed from past lives. Allow the healing to go there, to be finished. You don't need to repeat it. The contracts and everything, the learning is done. Just trust the universe is going to clean it all up. All your back chakras get cleaned up. They're all warehouses of the past. Allow yourself to drop into your sacral and allow the universe to heal the third dimension energy. It's old and burnt out. Start recharging you with fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, whatever's the highest energy. Maybe you're going to bring in energy from the 15th dimension to support or do something on the planet. Let it come into you. Let it come into the sacral area to fill that area so you can start seeing your future. You can start having visions. You can start working with the knowledge because it already knows there's angels, there's ultraviolets, there's all kinds of new things coming into the world. Allow it to be absorbed into every last fiber of your being, your organs, your body, your bones, your surrounding aura, your chakras in the front and back, your etheric and higher. Allow it to permeate every last aspect of who you are. Drop into your base chakra. Ask that to get healed and cleansed of whatever is keeping you stuck in that area, whatever fears, doubts, worries, superstitions, whatever beliefs that may not be real. Allow that to get healed and released. Allow the Earth Mother to take that energy, take it from your home, from your family and everything, ancestral stuff, and clean it up. She knows what to do. Just give her permission to really assist you in that way. And drop into her and just let her know that it's okay for her to do these things, to support you and help you. Then call her up into your home to fill that space, to work with you, to provide whatever it is you need or the people around you. But make sure they're all in a safe bubble of their own. They're all where they need to be. And they're not being affected too fast by you in some way. They're all, when they choose, they'll all just move into this energy. And then ask her children to also assist you. The 4-leg, 2-leg, wing ones, furry ones, feather ones, standing people, rock people, sky people, water people. Also the sun and moon and the stars, our star brothers and sisters, all angels, guides, spirits, teachers, healers, helpers, gurus, avatars, masters, whatever it is that's yours. I'm always saying like your posse, your gang. Give them permission to come in, to be around you, to work with you, to open up those spaces where you're safe, where you can walk in and out of these things and practice and help and teach, because you're going to be a leader, you're going to be a helper, you're going to be a guide. Whatever it is you came here to do, you will be successful on that path and journey. And they're there to support you. Call in the spirits east, south, west, and north. Call in the mana, prana, the atoms, the protons, the electrons, the helium, and many other kinds of energies we're unconscious of. They're very, very intelligent. Ask them to start helping you to understand, to work with them, because you have to understand that to be in the future. You can't order them around and force them to do something. They're already super intelligent. And we ask God to bless this, to be with us in our energies, in our surroundings, 24 hours a day. And we're sending it into the earth and wherever it needs to be received by others. And we hold this energy because it's through the Creator, the divine spark that's inside you, that all-knowing love, expansive energies, filling every last thing. It's not forcing, it's not bullying, it's not pushing, it's just gentle and loving, and it's just changing everything that needs to be changed. Hey, hey.